Hi, it's Tanya here. Welcome back to my channel. I am so glad you were able to join me again. If you're new, this is the first time you've come upon my channel. I welcome you to my channel and I hope that the information I provide is helpful and fun and sometimes silly, and there we go. And practical. Practical. Don't forget practical. All right. So today I'm going to be talking about the More Fit fitness tracker. Um, I decided to get a fitness tracker. Why? Why did I get a fitness tracker? Not because I'm Mrs. Exercise. I don't jog. I don't do anything like that. The reason I got one is because I wanted to be able to monitor my vital signs. My heart rate and blood pressure. It also has an oxygen monitor on it as well. And we are going to test it to see how accurate it is, because it does have a blood pressure monitor on it. We are going to test it against my blood pressure monitor to make sure that it's that accurate. So let's check it out. I don't know if you've ever been interested in it, in getting a fitness tracker of any kind. I'm going to show you around this one. This one is relatively inexpensive, coming in at about $27. I got it off Amazon. So I thought it was a good place to start before jumping into one that was like $100. There are some colored bands that it comes in, so nice pretty ones if you are in the mood for something pretty, some violet, purple, blue. All right, now this one is designed for children. So I don't know if that matters to you. I think it's quite large actually for a child's wrist, so it works well. For mine, I have very small wrists. I think my bracelet measurement is about 7 inches. So this works quite well. It's very sleek, very modern looking, and it does not have a normal clasp, as you can see. You put it through here and then it secures like this, and it stays on. You know, I have not had problems with it. So, and it's got the sensor on the back. This is the sensor that touches the top of your arm here, your wrist, where it can monitor your pulse and your blood pressure. It's like it's slim line, real nice. Let me make sure I have it on correctly. Okay, okay, so much like a cell phone, it has one button on the screen. So it's not a separate indented, impressed button. Right here. And you hold it. You press and hold, and it will turn on. There it is there. And I'm going to take it off so you can get a better idea of what. All right, so there we go. So you have two options for the time. You can see it like this, where it shows your steps. Take it back to that screen. Get back there. Okay, and if you press and hold, you can also make the face look like that, where it's kind of, it's done European, where they give you the day first and then the month. I don't know if you can see that. Let's get it up closer. They give you the day first and then the month, and then you have the time stacked on top of each other. So it's registering 8:59 because when you first turn it on, it has to boot to your phone first. So what you're going to do is you're going to download an app to your phone, which is free. You go to your Google Play Store, type in the name of the app, which it tells you right here in the instructions which one you're supposed to download. It's the JU Pro app, and it even gives you, if you have a phone that reads the QR symbol, you just click on there and it'll download it just like that. So once it's downloaded, it looks like this. This is the J. Is it JY or JU? Let me see. It's the JU Pro. Okay, so that's what it looks like when you open it up. It shows your steps, because it counts your steps, your calories, your distance, your duration, You do have to have your location on, and it will sync to your watch. So now that it's synced, you can see it's 10:58. So that is the proper time. 10:58 is the proper time. So once you turn on the app, it will sync. So you want to do that before you put it on. And then you can play with the app here. You can set your distance, your range, your time, your steps, all of that on here. And so let's say I'm going to click down here at the bottom. They gives you options. I know, I'm sorry about the glare. This sun, I'm using natural light. So this tells you all the different ways. Also, you can get messages from your phone on this if you want, but if you don't want, you can turn those on. So incoming call notifications, you can turn that on or off depending on what you want to do. And then your instant messages, you can turn that on or off. Of course, it will ask you if to allow access to that. Also, you can do message notifications here. And so if you want to get Skype, Twitter, WhatsApp notifications, you can turn each individual one on or off, which is nice. So let's say you only want to get WhatsApp notifications, then you can turn that one on, or you only want to get Skype notifications. And if you don't want to get any notifications, you don't have to get any notifications, which is really nice because I don't want any notifications. Activity reminder if you wish to let you know the start time and the end time. So it keeps you active. It gets you active. And that is another reason I really like this watch, is if you're trying to lose weight, or you're trying to get more exercise in, or your doctor says you need to exercise more, it's kind of like having a friend, like an exercise buddy, because it tells you your steps. It tells you when you meet your steps goal for the day. It says, well done, you've achieved your goals for the day. It buzzes 3 times, so you've achieved your goals. And so it's just it's motivating. It's motivating if you need help with motivation. Then there's a more settings where you could do factory reset, updates, automatic heart rate test, time. You can change the time format, anything you can do here. So you could do a 24-hour clock, a 12-hour clock. So that's that. So that is under the device itself. And then you click me, and you can, if you click me, then you set your step goals for the day. So my last step goal was 9,000. My step goal was 9,000. And so when I reach 9,000 steps, it says, well done, you reached 9,000 steps. So that's good. And then you can switch to exercise, which is another choice here. So you can choose walk, run, cycle, climb, or swim. And then the home screen is just your calories burned, your distance, and your duration. Okay, so that's on your phone. That's what it registers on your phone. Now on the phone, on the watch itself, you have your time screen, which again comes in 2 choices. You can set it to look like this, or you can press and hold and set it to look like that. And then if you just give a quick tap, you'll go to the next screen, which shows you the number of steps that you're walking. And so it really does. So I'm going to walk to the back door, and I shall be right back and show you that it counts when you're walking. I'll walk out my door. Let me make sure I have it on first. Strap all the way. Okay. And walk back. So I walked back and then it registered my steps. So let me take it off again and show you. So it says that I did 27 steps because I went back and then I came back in the room. Then I went back out again and came back in the room. All right, so that's the steps, and then you press again, and this is the miles, how many miles. Of course, I haven't gone a full mile yet, so it's not going to register until you do a full mile, and you tap it again. And this is the calorie count. So this is how many calories you're burning a day, which is really great because you get to see what that is. This is the heart monitor. And I'm going to show you how that works right now. So it shows you my heart rate right now. It says that my heart rate is 87, and it goes as you go. So you see the heart rate there changes. It says 110/69. That's my blood pressure. So we're going to put my cuff on. Very, very, very helpful. I used to, as a nurse's assistant, I used to do people's blood pressure. And this one's so easy because you just push the button and hold still. All right, let's see how accurate it is. What did we say? 110/65? Good old blood pressure. Oh, it's going to give us a beats per minute too, I think, on the blood pressure monitor. Okay. Let's see what we got. We got 72 beats per minute and 103. My blood pressure is 103/74. That's pulse, 103/74. So it said 110/65. A little bit different, but it's not too far off. And here's the blood oxygen level. Let's do that. So I'm going to put that on like there, and we're going to see how that does. Just kind of holding this strap right now so I can take it off again and show you. All right, we'll see that in just a few minutes. There it is, 99. So that's my blood oxygen level, 99 currently. And so that's pretty accurate. All right, so if you keep touching the screen, see how when you tap the screen, it moves through, cycles through. So to go back to the beginning, which is your clock is the first phase, your steps is the second, miles, calories, heart rate, blood pressure, oxygen level, and then you have whatever sport you chose. If you hold and press now, you can start counting if you're doing jogging or something like that. If not, you go and you can cycle through. This is the message. If you hold and press the messages, oops, then it'll tell you have messages, but it doesn't have any right now, so it says 0 because I don't have it turned on for that. Then the last setting is settings, and if you hold and press settings, you have the stopwatch, you have find phone, which let's press it. So it's going to find my phone. Hear that? I don't know if you heard that. It found my phone. I'm going to press it again. Hear that? So it found my phone, and the phone makes a noise. So if you lose your phone, you can find your phone with your watch. And then this one is the power off. And so if you want to power it down, you just hold and press the button on the bottom, like that, and it'll power off. Oops. Yeah. Oh, and there's the reset. So if you need to go back and you mess up, then you just keep pressing. Get to that point again. Oops, we passed it up. Oop. All right, can I do this? I don't know. Hold and press, and then you can cycle through these options again. When you get to the power button, you hold and press, and it buzzes. Did you hear that? And it goes off. Okay, so we're in my downstairs bathroom, and I'm going to show you how waterproof this watch is. So let me get the camera around here. This, see how it comes on. So you don't actually have to push a button to have it turn on. You just go like this and it comes on right away, and then you can go through the features again if you have to see what time it is, or you want to check your blood pressure or anything like that. One thing I do recommend, and that is if you get it wet, I would take it off and just wipe the back where the strap, where that sensor is. See, it's still wet. Wipe the back of it off with paper towel or something, because you don't want any, you know, there's not enough electrical charge to really hurt you there, but you definitely want to take it off and dry it if you have it in water. So, and I really wouldn't wear it swimming or in the shower, because there's really no need to, although that you saw that it's very waterproof. But you know, I mean, you know, if you're out gardening and you grab the hose and your hand gets wet or something like that, it's not going to be a big deal. When I'm out checking our pool, the baskets, the skimmer baskets, and I stick my hand in, you know, if it gets in the water, it's not going to be a big deal. And so that's another plus point. You know, for $27, it doesn't look too bad. It's, you know, it's nice. And then you give your hand, your wrist a little twist like that to turn it on. That where you control the different functions here. This part, you want to take that off, and you can just give it a good tug and it comes off. And then you've got the charging port here for your USB. So you can stick it into your computer as your USB, or you can get one of these plugs that has a USB outlet on it and stick it in there. And then when you stick it in the wall, it will charge, just like a cell phone will charge. So when you stick it in the wall, it'll show you that it's charging. It'll say you'll see the charging icon on it. So if you don't want to use your laptop and you don't have any other way to charge it, you can definitely get one of these. And sometimes, like my cell phone has this already, because I connect it to this, the USB, and then I connect it to my cell phone. But you can also buy these too, and sometimes you can buy these in like mini marts and stuff. So yeah, then you just stick your watch band in there and you plug it into the wall. Now, if you use it every day, if you use it more than 5 to 6 hours a day, you may have to charge it a couple times a week. But I noticed if I only am using it 5 or 6 hours a day, I can go an entire week, maybe even longer, on one charge, just to let you know. And this is considered a children's watch. I don't know why. It's quite large, actually. So I can't really see it on the wrist of a child, but that's what it was designed for. So for children. So, but it definitely works for adults, and the black is kind of like a nice classy color. But if you do like the colors, you can definitely get them in the variety of colors there. So I will put this down in my description box below. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this was helpful. And yeah, I love this watch. I don't wear it every day, but I wear it when I want to monitor my vital signs, and If I'm trying to get more exercise in, that's why I love it too, because I can set it for like 10,000 steps or 5,000 steps. And then I can meet my target. And once you meet your target, it says you've achieved your goal, and it buzzes 3 times. So it's kind of a motivator too. So if you're trying to lose weight, or it's, you know, something like that, you want to keep track of your exercise, or your doctor has asked you to increase your exercise, then this could be a good friend for you to have on your wrist. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. As always, click like if you like the content of this video, and we'll catch you next time. Bye for now.